Permanente centavos, por favor. Disneyland is so bilingual. It happens. Have I kept you all safe along our journey this evening? Have you all enjoyed the fabulous show we've presented for you thus far? Well, our magical journey is nearing its end, and I'm so glad that you all have had a great time. You have been a wonderful audience, and I truly do appreciate it. So do our performers in the back. The more the audience gives, the more the performers give. That's just the rule of how the theater works. So we truly appreciate all of your energy and your fun tonight. I thank you for that. If those of you that might be interested, I will also be performing here tomorrow. We have a 2 o'clock show and a 7 o'clock show along with all of the performers here. And then I will also be doing a show down at the VIP Club, which is near the plaza and down further down at 10 o'clock. So I hope you all can come down and enjoy the show with us there. A bunch of the dancers will be there as well. We'll be tossing back a little drink and celebrating as soon as I'm done working there after I'm done working here. So please come out to the VIP and enjoy a wonderful evening with us tomorrow night after the performances. This next performance is, it's a fun one for me. It kind of it takes us straight back to high school. Ugh. Who wants to go back there? I heard like one. Were you like cheerleader? You know you were. The only time that they were happy. That's why she wants to go back. Aww. But this one is a lot of fun. It is actually a famous commencement speech from a high school graduation that was later set to music and all kinds of craziness. And it is a lot of fun. And it has some very important words of wisdom for all of us to live by. Most importantly, as you will learn in the next number, wear your sunscreen.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class of '99, wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Oh, never mind. You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they've faded. But trust me, in 20 years, you'll look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. You are not as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind, the kind that blindsides you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Remember compliments you receive. Forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, tell me how. Keep your old love letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Get plenty of calcium. Be kind to your knees. You'll miss them when they're gone. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40. Maybe you'll dance the funky chicken on your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much, or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance. So are everybody else's. Enjoy your body. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it, or what other people think of it. It's the greatest instrument you'll ever own. Dance. Even if you have nowhere to do it but in your own living room. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Do not read beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly. Get to know your parents. You never know when they'll be gone for good. Be nice to your siblings. They're your best link to your past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future. Understand that friends come and go, but with a precious few, you should hold on. Work hard to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle, because the older you get, the more you need the people you knew when you were young. Live in New York City once, but leave before it makes you hard. Live in Northern California once, but leave before it makes you soft. Travel. Accept certain inalienable truths. Prices will rise, politicians will philander, you too will get old. And when you do, you'll fantasize that when you were young, prices were reasonable, politicians were noble, and children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone else to support you. Maybe you have a trust fund, maybe you'll have a wealthy spouse. But you never know when either one might run out. Don't mess too much with your hair, or by the time you're 40, it will look 85. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Dispensing it is a way of fishing the past from the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and recycling it for more than it's worth. But trust me on the sunscreen.